We've entered an age where machines can write poetry, diagnose disease, and even argue about philosophy. They talk to us, listen to us, and learn from us, faster than we can understand what they're really learning. We built these systems to think like us. But what if they start thinking like us in ways we never wanted? Google AI claims it's sentient. Deepfake used to scam $25 million. AI judges used in Chinese courts. Each headline feels like a warning, not about the machines, but about the makers. In 2023, when ChatGPT began giving moral answers, some biased, some conflicted, it sparked a new question. Can we make ethical AI, or will it always reflect us? Our history, our prejudice, our contradictions? Because maybe the real story of artificial intelligence isn't about machines becoming human, but humans seeing themselves for the first time. Every algorithm begins the same way, with data. But data isn't neutral. It's a record of human choices, behaviors, and inequalities. So when we teach machines to learn from our history, they inevitably learn our mistakes too. In 2016, a US court system used an algorithm called Compass to predict which defendants were more likely to re-offend. The goal was fairness. But when journalists at ProPublica investigated, they found something darker. The system was twice as likely to label black defendants as high risk compared to white ones with similar records. 2 years later, Amazon built an AI to automate hiring. It was trained on past resumes and quietly began downgrading applications that contained the word women's. The company shut it down. The lesson was clear. The more data we give AI, the more it learns about us, and not always the parts we're proud of. We like to believe ethics can be written into code, that morality can be engineered, but morality isn't math. It's the story of who we are, shaped by centuries of culture, faith, and fear. When MIT's Moral Machine experiment asked millions around the world a single impossible question, if a self-driving car must crash, who should it save? The answers revealed our deepest divides. In Japan and China, the elderly were spared. In the West, youth was favored. Machines learned what philosophers already knew. Right and wrong are not constants. They are coordinates that shift across civilizations. That's why every ethical framework drawn by tech companies ends in debate. Whose ethics will we teach? Whose suffering will we weigh? Even Google's 2019 AI Ethics Board collapsed within a week. Not from a failure of intelligence, but of agreement. Because the real illusion isn't that AI can't understand ethics, it's that we ever did. As the cracks in the digital mirror became impossible to ignore, the world began to ask, can AI be made fair? Can we teach machines to rise above the flaws they've inherited from us? In 2025, the European Union passed the AI Act, the first comprehensive law of its kind. It classifies AI systems by risk level and outright bans real-time facial recognition in public spaces. For the first time, ethics became law. 4 years earlier, UNESCO gathered 193 nations to sign a global AI ethics framework, calling for fairness, transparency, and human oversight. But guidelines alone can't rewrite the code. We're trying to fix a mirror while still standing in front of it, and every change we make reflects another version of us. The deeper we look into artificial intelligence, the more we realize the real ethical problem isn't the machine, it's us. In 2023, the BBC reported that over 90% of all deepfakes online were non-consensual explicit videos, mostly targeting women. A technology built for creativity and progress became a weapon of humiliation. AI didn't choose that. Humans did. Philosopher Yuval Noah Harari once said, "AI might know you better than you know yourself, but it still won't understand you." Because understanding requires empathy, and that's something we still struggle to code, even into ourselves. We wanted machines that never lie, but we built them with the same truths we hide from ourselves, our vanity, our greed, our fear. And now those truths stare back, amplified by the intelligence we created. So where do we go from here? Can we build AI that not only mimics intelligence, but understands morality? Or is that asking machines to solve a problem humanity still hasn't? Around the world, new initiatives are trying to bridge that gap. At Stanford's Human-Centered AI Initiative, engineers and philosophers work side by side, not to make AI smarter, but more self-aware of its impact. At DeepMind's Ethics and Society unit, researchers are teaching machines to explain why they make certain choices, not just what choices they make. Maybe ethical AI won't mean flawless AI. Maybe it will mean systems that question us, just as much as we question them. Because every generation of technology doesn't just change the world, it tests who we are becoming. We keep asking, can we make ethical AI? But perhaps the real question is, can we build a world worth teaching it? Artificial intelligence isn't moral or immoral. It's a mirror reflecting the best and worst of who we are. And as we move forward, the story of AI will always be the story of us. If you found this video thought-provoking, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It helps us keep exploring the ideas that shape our world and the technology that's quietly shaping us.